E aí, aqui é o Original Pessoa, mais uma vez decidido a fazer uma aula de inglês junto com você, está disposto a aprender esse idioma, só que de uma forma mais prática, sem regrinha chata e nem muito uso de gramática. Então vamos lá. Hoje a gente vai falar sobre disciplina. Vamos começar a leitura. The Science of Self-Discipline. 7 Golden Steps to Self-Discipline. Why do I struggle to sustain self-discipline? Do you find it difficult to sustain passion and focus on what you consider to be your most important goals in life? Perhaps your greatest challenge is finding the motivation to start a task or project you know for sure it should get started. Do you feel you lack the self-discipline required to break your unhelpful negative habits? Or have you embarked on a positive habit before, and a few days or weeks later, you dropped it altogether? If you can relate with any of the above questions, you have just confirmed that you are human. Just like the 85% of the population who only think, dream, and fantasize about all the things they want to do someday, but never actually get any of those things done. Instead, they get better at either procrastinating or giving excuses. But here's the hard truth. Whether it is writing a book, losing weight, starting a business, preparing adequately for an exam, finishing college, attaining spiritual maturity, stopping smoking, quitting drinking, becoming financially independent, or anything else, one thing is needed: self-discipline. Self-discipline is to success what an engine is to a car. Regardless of how sophisticated and beautiful your car might be, if the engine is missing, it won't get you anywhere. Likewise, it doesn't really matter how big and inspired your dreams are in life. If you lack self-discipline, you're not going to arrive at your destination. Self-discipline is simply the engine that accelerates you to your desired destiny. Albert Gray, a successful businessman, carried out an 11-year study searching for what he called the common denominator of success. At the end of his long-term research, he finally came to the conclusion that self-discipline is the common denominator of success. If you desire to achieve anything significant in your life, either personally, financially, relationally, or spiritually, you will have to kick out your negative mental irresponsibility, such as giving excuses, blaming others for your lack of actions, or justifying your passivity, and start focusing on how to develop great self-discipline. Negative habits or positive habits? Which one will win in you? As you probably might have noticed, it is a lot easier to form a bad habit than it is to develop a positive one. This is simply because we often turn to negative habits to cope with our emotional and psychological challenges in life. Unhelpful habits such as alcoholism, smoking, substance abuse, sexual addiction, pornography, and many other less conspicuous debilitating habits can easily become coping mechanisms for dealing with other bigger emotional scars and stresses in our life that we find hard to face. We are all creatures of habit, not discipline. The difference between where you are right now and the result you want to get in any important area of your life is a habit. In other words, you are always a positive habit away from your desired outcome. Most people want to avoid pain, and discipline is usually painful. This is why, in my opinion, the easiest formula for failure is to see self-discipline as nothing but painful self-punishment. You see, discipline is the mother of habit. It takes discipline to birth a habit. Great discipline produces great habits. Therefore, even though we are creatures of habit, because it is what we do habitually that decides the future we create, for us to make our life count, we will have to force ourselves not to always do what is fun and easy, but to start doing those things that are necessary, difficult, less interesting, but highly rewarding and beneficial, capable of burning great positive habits in us, that will link us to the kind of life experiences we desire to create. E aí, tá gostando da aula até agora? Espero que sim. Agora a gente vai iniciar a contagem de 1 até o 7º, do primeiro até o 7º hábito, ou passos, né, que podem nos ensinar a como ser mais disciplinado. Quero lembrar ou avisar você aí que está assistindo que esse conteúdo todo foi extraído de um link externo aqui da internet, o link está na descrição. Esse conteúdo não foi eu que criei, no caso eu só estou repassando aqui do meu jeito, assim como eu pretendo fazer com outros tipos de conteúdo mais pra frente.